This is Stream Africa Podcast, your new voice for news, culture, and opportunity across the continent and beyond. Hello and welcome to Stream Africa Podcast. I'm Maimuna Omaru, the founder and CEO, and I couldn't be more excited to kick off this journey with you. Africa isn't just rising, Africa is building, creating, and leading in ways the world often overlooks. But that's changing starting right here with you and me. Let me tell you why I started this podcast. I've always believed in the power of African voices. But for too long, the stories that shaped our continent, our challenges, yes, but also our triumphs, innovation, culture, and everyday heroes haven't been told by us. Stream Africa is here to change that, not just to tell stories, but to connect people across borders and generations. Whether you're in Nairobi, Lagos, Joburg, Kigali, or living in Toronto, Paris, China, or DC, this space is yours. So what can you expect from Stream Africa Podcast? We'll dive deep in innovation and entrepreneurship from fintech in Ghana to agri-tech in Kenya. We'll explore politics and policy, broken down into real-life impacts so you know what matters and why. We'll celebrate culture and identity, music, film, food, fashion, all the things that shape the modern African experience. And we'll always center people, young leaders, creatives, change makers, and the ones building Africa's tomorrow today. In upcoming episodes, we'll be discussing current news. We'll have hot topics discussions with special guests. We'll break down the elections that could shape Africa's next decade. We'll bring you stories from the diaspora, the hopes, the hustle, and what home really means. Every voice matters here, and every story counts. This isn't just my platform, it's ours. We want to hear from you, your voice, your thoughts, your story. Follow us, subscribe on your favorite platform, and connect with us on social media at Stream Africa Podcast. Have a story, an idea, or guest recommendation? Reach out. We're here to build something real together. Thank you for joining me on this very first episode of Stream Africa Podcast. I've loved introducing the mission, the vision, and the heartbeat behind this platform. A space to inform, inspire, and connect Africans across the globe. And now, I'd like to introduce you to someone very special. The voice you'll be hearing from every week moving forward. He's a gifted communicator, a passionate journalist, and a true believer in the power of African voices. It's my absolute pleasure to welcome Sam Abuya, your official host of the Stream Africa Podcast.
Thank you, Maimuna, for such a wonderful introduction. And as you rightly said it, I am Sam Abuya, a trained multimedia journalist from Kenya with many years of experience in telling the African story on various platforms, including TV, radio, and of course, the digital media. To our listeners, it is a very warm welcome from wherever you're listening to us from across the continent and beyond. I am super excited to be your host as we begin this journey together. I have spent years listening to and telling African stories, and what excites me most about the Stream Africa podcast is the fact that this is not just a podcast, it is a movement. A movement that will walk you, our listener, through the stories of ordinary people doing extraordinary things from East to West Africa, and of course from the North to South Africa. We are here to amplify voices, challenge narratives, and open doors to conversations that matter to you, our dear listener. From tech in Nairobi to music in Lagos, what is going on in the DRC and Burkina Faso, youth innovations from across the continent, and of course, the diaspora live in London, the US, and other places in the world. We will be covering all that for you here at the Stream Africa podcast. So be sure to catch us and follow us across all our social media platforms. On Facebook, you will find us at Africa Global News, on Instagram at Africa_Global_News, and on X, formerly Twitter, you will find us at Africa_Global_New. I can't wait to get started, so join me next week as we dive into our very first fall episode. We will be looking at the news and stories making headlines and shaping conversations across Africa and, of course, beyond the continent. So until then, stream truth, stream power, stream Africa.